in our previous videos, we have talked a lot about home buying process. But what is more important than home buying is to have a stable income. And for income, you need a job. So this video is about how to get a job in a Canadian market.
You probably have seen lots of videos on YouTube regarding how to find a job in Canada. In today's episode, we're gonna share with you our experience and the mistake probably we have done that could probably help you save time. So stay tuned till the end of a video. Maybe this could land you a job in Canada.
So just to give you an overview about ourselves, I work in a software company as a team lead, and I am involved in different hiring processes within my company.
And I am a business consultant with insurance domain. This is my second career in Canada. So here there are two parts of a video, which is before landing in Canada and after landing in Canada. If you're looking for a job in Canada, probably you will be under either of the two scenarios. Scenario number one, you are in your home country and you want to apply for a job in Canada, irrespective of the status of your PR. The second scenario, you have recently migrated to Canada and trying your luck in this Canadian market.
Or even probably you are working but you haven't landed your dream job yet. This is a video for you as well.
Scenario number three. So guys, as you probably know, I came on a work permit and Deepak came on a student permit. For me, it was quite challenging because I have to leave my secure job with Tata and come to this new country and start everything from the scratch. So first step, you probably have heard it by now 1,000 times. I started building my social network on LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn is the one-stop shop to start with building your social networking. I started reaching out to all my ex-colleagues for writing a recommendation to me that, building my profile nice and more confident for the other people to see. And I can't stress enough how important it is to have lots and lots of people whom you have worked with on LinkedIn. And to build my profile, I started looking for people in the same line over in Canada. So I will get an idea how profile works here or look here while people look for a new job.
So the action item is add at least about 100 people in your network. Because how LinkedIn works is more people you have in your network, you will start seeing more jobs and you will start seeing more connections.
Another mistake that I did, as most of you might have also heard, that people would say most of the jobs are only available in big city like Toronto, Montreal and Vancouver. And I was under the same impression while I was doing my research back home in India before coming to Canada. But soon I realized that if I open my scope to different cities, there is a big scope of opportunity here in Canada. Say Ottawa, Waterloo, Kitchener is a great places for IT jobs or banking jobs outside the Toronto or Montreal.
So second very important tip is while you're applying for jobs in say Toronto or Vancouver or Montreal, try putting a local number in your resume, also the local address. For local number, there are different apps that you can get a local number for say Toronto that will redirect calls to your Indian number. And secondly, for local address, you can actually use one of your friend's address or someone relatives.
The tips that we can bring from our experience. First, never ever reach out just to the HR people. I know this is quite opposite to that in India or any other home country where HR is your only contact person. You don't get to know about the hiring manager. But here in Canada, it's completely opposite. HR actually never turned back. I don't remember any of my cases where I have heard back from HR unless I have been calling for the interview. Instead, try to reach out to the hiring manager. Step number two, while I was building my network on LinkedIn, I started looking into a job description to seek what kind of skills they may be asking that I don't have and I need to upgrade those skills. Now the mistake I did, I was initially just looking for the exact same job of my career in Canada, which by the way is not possible all the time. So you should be looking for probably the same kind of a career or quite different but matching your skills.
On base of what Richie said, the second action item is you have to pick up the keywords from your own job responsibility. identify those keywords, and then put those keywords in different job sites.
This is the great time before coming here that you spend that time in upgrading your skills or do any certification that could help you building your resume better. So after this exercise of finding out my job designation, I started working on building my resume based on the Canadian specific market.
When we say resume based on Canadian market, it is a very important thing because the formats of the resume are different here as compared to Indian.
Totally, because say in India what really matters is the company you have worked with, and our resumes tend to be long. However, here it's a complete different market where they expect your resume to be as short and as comprised as possible. They don't care what company you worked on, but they do care about the project. But I think that could be a video, that could be a next video. So let us know in comments below if you would like to see what changes or how you can build up your resume based on the Canadian specific market.
So instead of applying to say 50 jobs, you should just focus on 5 jobs one at a time, and then curate your resume based on the job description and make sure all the keywords and the skills required are present on your first page so that your resume will be picked up right away. Also put that in comment कि आप कौन सी फील्ड से हैं और आप कौन सी फील्ड के resume के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं.
And maybe in our future videos we can bring some guests from different fields.
Oh yeah, that's good idea actually.
So now as my resume was ready, I started applying for the job, and after applying to 25, yes, that was the correct number, I remember, 25 jobs apply करने के बाद I started getting a call, and I got 3 interview calls from HR, but unfortunately what didn't work out because I was not sure when I'll be showing up in Canada. So guys, I really recommend you, as soon as you figure out your landing date in Canada, start applying the job at that just in time so that HR will get to know you will be physically present here in Canada for the second or the third round of interview. So now remember, after getting these 3 interview calls, I was pretty much confident that okay, cracking an interview would not be a pain for me. Let's fly to Canada and look for the new job. But it's been 2 months that I didn't end up getting into my field, and for that reason I started looking into a part-time job that way. In fact, Deepak actually pushed me for the part-time job.
Right, we believe that it is a good idea that she can go out, talk to different people, understand the culture, be more comfortable before actually she lands her job in her own field.
In fact, part-time job turned out to be beneficial for me because I was working as a sales representative as one of the telecom company. Now here I got the access to their portal and I could see who is a hiring manager for what position. So one manager, I'm still in touch with him. Thank you so much, Andrew, for your feedback. He told me that how the resume gets selected. Basically, HR review the first 10 to 15 resume and pass it along to the hiring manager. If you are going to apply say 24 hours after the posting, they probably gonna be just stacked in a line and nobody gonna review it.
Similar way, you can start with a part-time job say in Walmart or Home Depot or any other store, and they all have jobs in different sectors.
Right.
So they have jobs in IT, they have jobs in supply chain, they have jobs in HR. So that's an easy way to actually go into the company starting from the low level.
Yeah. So after this, we kind of changed my strategy to apply for the positions. Say the positions which were available on Indeed, they tend to be available on LinkedIn too. And we got to use the LinkedIn premium account free of cost as a trial version. And that really helped us.
Right. And for LinkedIn premium account, it is good to have it because you might get more options. You might see more people.
Yeah.
You might be able to mail people who are not in your connection. So getting a LinkedIn premium account is a good option.
Yeah, definitely.
Talking about my first job, so I completed my master's degree in engineering and then I wanted to land maybe a graduate job. What I started doing is I started going to different workshops from different companies. They used to come in our campus just for like intro sessions. So I started attending those ones so that when I went there, I kind of make a connection.
So your social networking links can actually be your reference that could help you to submit your resume, and that again plays a big role in the organization if somebody is submitting your resume versus your resume is coming directly from you.
A tip here is be more extrovert, be more open to going to those events.
Yes.
And when you go to those events, don't just talk about, hey, I'm looking for a job, hey, do you have a job? No,
never ever.
just do a chit chat, just talk about politics, just talk about whatever is the workshop for, show your interest, and whenever there's a right time, then contact that person for the job.
Guys, I hope our experience could help you finding your first dream job in Canada, or if you're looking for the second career, as we have repeatedly said in a video.
So for our next video, we would like to know what are your different job profiles are, what different sectors or industries you guys work on, so that we can make our next video based on considering those profiles, and we'll focus for you guys and give you more inputs into those.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be a part of our family, and click on that red bell notification to get notified on our next video.
तब तक के लिए अलविदा,
Sayonara.